and good evening, everyone. I hope you had a nice week. I want to thank you for logging in. We're going to have a wonderful detox practice. So let's get comfortable. I want you to get a blanket, some pillows, light some candles. Get your space and environment ready for this practice. I want to make sure that you are really prepared. So let's begin with just breath. We're going to always begin with the breath. So we've got another 4 minutes. I want us to just get comfortable. Let's get prepared for a wonderful detox. So, how was your week? I hope you had a good one. I know it's been tough. And that's really why it's so important that we do these things. It's a lot going on. And this is the extra care that I hope you're including in your daily practice, but at least once a week. So let's go ahead and get ourselves ready. We have 3 more minutes. So I want you to kind of think about this time as an opportunity to take care of all of the stresses from the week and to kind of wash it off so that we can start our weekend fresh. I want you to think about this time as a time to unwind, relax, and a time to rebuild and reboot. So today's practice is going to involve breath work. We're going to be doing some deep stretching. We'll be doing a lot of detox with twists, and then we'll be ending our practice with a deep meditation. I would like for us to practice with our meditation the art of hearing a song without it being played. It's a wonderful way to use music to calm your body, mind, and it's also a really wonderful way to demonstrate what meditation is all about. So, meditation, you're going to use senses, all five, one of the five, but those are our gateways. And what we're doing in meditation is using our imagination to use those senses to become a little bit more relaxed. And so we're going to be using those techniques at the end during our Shavasana. So we've got 1 more minute. I want to thank you again for logging in, and I look forward to continuing to do this every Friday. And if you have a friend that you know would really benefit from this practice, I really strongly encourage you to invite them to this practice as well. So, with that invitation, I'd like for us to go ahead and come into our cross leg pose. So, coming into our cross leg pose, I'd like for us to rest the hands on top of the knees. Let's sit nice and tall, and we're going to begin with the breath. So, the very first thing I want you to do is to close your eyes. And I'd like for us to just relax with your breath. So let's slow the breath down. I want you to really take your time breathing in and take extra time breathing out. And let's continue with these slow belly breaths, breathing in, pressing out, filling up. Exhale, releasing and relaxing, softening the muscles, especially in the neck and the shoulders. And I'd like for us to continue with these slow belly breaths, breathing in, pressing out and away. Exhale, releasing and drawing it in. Good. And now that we've slowed the breath, I want to make every part of the breath, I want us to get every part, the best out of every part of it. So when we breathe in, let's press the belly out and fill up. Exhale, we're going to release and draw the belly in towards the spine that centers us. Very good. Now we're starting to be intentional with the breath. So I want you to breathe in, fill up. Exhale, release, draw the belly in, empty, relax. Very good. Now I want you to give me 2 more belly breaths, breathing in, pressing out and away. Exhale, release and draw it in. And 1 more belly breath, breathing in, pressing out and away, filling up. Exhale, release and draw the belly in. Very good. Now, I'd like for us to begin to warm up our bodies. And I want you to begin by drawing your right ear close to your right shoulder. So we're going to lean the shoulder over. And I want you to notice the shoulder that we're leaning away from. And I want you to take that shoulder and fold it forward like a piece of paper. And then fold it back. And I want you to give me 2 more where we take the shoulder down, continuing to keep the ear and shoulder on the other side closed. Let's bring it back. And then give me 1 more. Fold the paper, bring the shoulder forward. Good job. And then we're going to bring the shoulder back. Very good. Let's bring our bodies back center. And then I want you to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to draw the ear close to the shoulder. Breathe. Opposite shoulder, we're going to bring it so that it folds forward. Fold the paper. And then bring your shoulder right back. Excellent. I want you to give me 2 more. Folding forward. And we're working the shoulders. We're going to try to get to all the places we keep stretched. Bring that shoulder back. And then give me 1 more. Fold the shoulder forward. Excellent. And then we're going to bring the shoulder right back. Very good. Now let's lift up so we can bring the head center. And we're going to align the spine with the breath. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. 1 more breath. Very good. Now let's tee out the arms. I want you to plant in your right hand and lean to the right. Draw your arm near your ear. And we're going to just stay here. Give me 2 deep belly breaths. Feeling the stretch from the pinky to the heel. Excellent. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Now I want you to come back with your arms teed out. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Plant the hand. Draw the arm near your ear. Feel that side body stretch. Excellent job. Give me 1 more belly breath here. Very good. Now I want you to rainbow the arms, back center. We're going to bring the palms together over the head. Exhale, bend into the elbows and bring your palms sealed together in front of the heart. Let that sink in. Give me 1 more breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. So I'd like for us to come out of this cross-leg pose and into staff where we extend the legs. So while we're extending the legs, I want you to make sure that we've got them side by side. Very nice. Now, I'd like for you to bring your palms together in front of your heart. Let's make sure your spine is drawn tall. Give me another belly breath here. Exhale, release. Now I want you to take both hands to land on the outside of your right hip. We're going to bend in both elbows and lean into the side stretch. Good job. Come back to the center. Palms come in front of the heart. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Landing both hands. Bending in your elbows. Leaning towards the floor. Very good. Come back to the center palms. And we're going to just flow from side to side. I want you to give me 5 of these. So 5 sets. 5. Using the breath. 4, 4. Bending in the elbows, bringing the face close to the floor. Excellent job. 3 more. 3. Bend and lower. Good job. 2 more. Hang in there with me. Good. Come back. Nice. Give me 1 more. Good job. 1 more side. Excellent. And then we're going to come back sitting tall. Draw your spine nice and tall. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. So I'd like for us to bend into the right knee. All right. We're going to press the heel down, pick up the toes so that they're pointing up. Opposite hand, I want you to take your 2 fingers and wrap them around your big toe. Good. Other arm, let's plant it behind your hip. Very good. When you're ready, I want you to lean and extend. Nice job. Now, this hand in the back, we're going to slide it back a little bit, and then I want you to balance. Lift this arm up, get it level to the floor. Turn your shoulders to face the side of your mat. Breathe here. Exhale, release. Good job. Now this arm, we're going to circle it around so that both arms are forward, and we're going to switch. So I want you to bring the fingers around this big toe so we can take your other arm out, bring it out to the side, square the shoulders or face the shoulders to the side. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Now we're going to go ahead and bring this finger back in front, bend into your knee, bring your foot to the floor, and then slide that heel forward. I want you to give me a deep belly breath here. Inhale your exhale. Let's walk the hands towards the feet. Go right into the seated forward fold. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. Now we're going to walk the hands back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I want you to bend into your knee, plant your foot, press your heel down to point the toes up. Opposite hand, 2 fingers wraps around this big toe. Good. The other arm, we're going to bring it behind to plant your hand behind your hip. And then I want you to extend this leg. Do the very best that you can. When your leg has extended, I want you to lift up this back arm. Bring this arm level and turn to face the sides of your mat. Excellent job. Then we're going to circle this arm around and switch. These 2 fingers wrap, and we're going to open wide and face the sides of your mat. Very good. Now let's circle this arm back forward. And then we're going to bend into this knee to plant the foot. Excellent. Slide the heel forward, sitting nice and tall. Hands on the outside. Let's walk the hands towards your feet again. Going right back into the seated forward fold. Give me another belly breath. Exhale, release. Excellent job. Now I want you to walk your hands back. We're going to swing the legs around so we can come onto our hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Now, once we're in tabletop, let's make sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulder and that your knees are in line with your hips. Excellent. Now, I'd like for us to do a cow cat. So I want you to pick up your chin, pick up your tailbone. Inhale here, cow. And then we're going to do the opposite. Dome the back, tuck your tailbone in, chin towards the chest, into cat. Good. Let's do another set of these from cow to cat. Round, chin to the chest. Good job. Come back into this neutral spine. Now, I'd like for us to press away from the mat and bring the palms together, heart center. We're going to be standing on the knees. I want you to give me 2 deep belly breaths right here. One more belly breath. Very good. Now let's step that right foot in front with one movement. Step. Good. And then I'd like for you to take your left ankle bone. We're going to twist. And I want you to prop that elbow right on top of this knee. Folding. Good. And then we're going to step into the front foot so we can bring the spine forward. Very good. Now I want you to give me 3 more of these. Bring your elbow to tap for 3. And up. 2. Step. Center. Lift up. One more. 1. And up. Very good. Let's whip that knee back in place with one movement. Very nice. Now I want you to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to step your foot. One movement. Step. Excellent. I'd like for the opposite elbow to tap the top of the knee. We're going to turn and face the side. And then step to face forward. Excellent. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. 3, 2. Give me 1 more. 1. Let that come back to the center and whip that knee back into place. Excellent job. Now, I'd like for us to keep the palms sealed, but lift the arms into the air. We're going to extend or keep the arms extended, but bring them out to make another G. Keep your arms out. Now, I want you to rotate your body so that your fingertips point in front. And then I want you to lean back. Good. Come forward and rotate center. Let's do that again. We're going to rotate facing the side and then leaning back. I want you to lean forward and circle facing center. Good job. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Excellent job. Now let's rest. I want you to plant your hands in front for tabletop. Sink the hips towards your heels. Walk the hands forward. Forehead comes to the mat. And I want you to rest with me here in our child's pose. Continue to keep the forehead closed. Let's take 2 more belly breaths. Excellent job. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Now inhaling here. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. I want you to dig the toes. Pick up your knees. Shift your hips back for down dog. Good job. Let's step the feet together side by side. And then when you're ready, let's lift the right leg up. Point the toes to the ceiling. Good. Bring that foot to the floor. Step into that foot. Other leg, we're going to lift it up. Point the toes to the ceiling. Good job. And then float that foot down. Nice job. Inhale. We're going to roll into plank and feel free to bring your knees down when you need to. Good job. And then bring your knees down. Shift the hips back towards your heels. Rest here. Child's pose. 2 breaths. Breathing deeply. 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. I'd like for us to dig the toes, pick up the knees, shift it back down dog. Right leg lifts again for 3-legged dog. This time I want you to bend the knee and point your knee up to the ceiling. Good. Extend and bring your foot to the floor. Step into that foot. Lift your other leg up, up, up. Bend the knee, point it up, open the hip. Excellent. Extend the leg and bring that foot to the floor. We're going to baby step it back. Inhale, roll into plank. Breathe. When you're ready, knees gently come down. And we're going to shift the hips back towards the heels. Rest here, child's pose, 2 breaths. Exhale, release. Notice the belly against the thighs on the breath. Good. Give me 1 more belly breath. Exhale, release. Excellent job. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Let's dig the toes. Pick up your knees. Shift it back, down dog. Right leg lifts again. 3-legged dog. Now I want you to bend the knee and then step your foot through. Good. When you're ready, we're going to ground in this foot and sweep the arms up. Good job. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Now let's swing this leg back all the way until the toes point up. Good. Bring that foot to the floor. Now we're going to take a baby step back. I want you to roll into plank. And this time, chaturanga, we're going to bend to come down. And then press to come up. Lift up for up dog. Very good. Bend into your knees. Shift your hips back. Here's where I want us to rest. We're going to pause. I want you to take those breaths and bring them a little bit slower. I want you to give me 2 more belly breaths, and we're going to finish up this vinyasa. Breathing deeply here. 1 more belly breath. Excellent. I want you to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Let's dig the toes. Pick up the knees. Shift it back, down dog. Last leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Now we're going to bend the knee and then step it through. Good. When you're ready, lift it up, sweep it up, and sink down lower. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg in the air. Sweep it back. Left leg pointed up. Good. Bring your foot to the floor. Baby step it back. Inhale, roll into plank. Excellent job. Now, last one, chaturanga. We're going to come down to the floor. Lift right back up, up dog. Very nice. Bend and shift the hips back. Let's rest a while in our child's pose. I want you to draw the forehead to the floor, reach through the fingertips, breathe. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. I'd like for us to dig the toes, pick up your knees, shift it back, down dog. And let's tiptoe forward, walking into a standing forward fold. Soften into the knees. Let's peel the spine up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Until we are standing tall in our Tadasana. So in Tadasana, we want to make sure that the feet are close by. We want to make sure that the spine is drawn tall, that the shoulders aren't hiked up, but pressed down. Palms sealed in front of the heart. This is when I want you to just breathe. Go back to your belly breathing. Make sure that we're leading the breath with the belly. Good. Let's take these 2 breaths. Eyes closed if you feel comfortable. Let's jump right in. Excellent job. And 1 more breath. Very good. Now, I'd like for us to step the feet nice and wide. And once we've got our feet rooted onto the floor, we're going to tee out the arms like we did earlier. I want your right hand to tap your left foot. I want the other arm to point straight up to the ceiling. And then we're going to come right back up. And I want you to give me 5 of these on one side. So let's try it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Palms come together over the head. Hands come in front of the heart. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Good job. I want you to tee out your arms again. And we're going to go to the opposite foot, opposite hand taps. Other arm points up. And we're going to come back into this teed out position. Let's do 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Almost done. Bear with me. Arms come out. And we're going to go from side to side. Give me 5 more. 5. 5 more sets. 4. Good. 3. 2. Give me 1 more. 1. 1 more side. Excellent job. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Breathe. 2 breaths. Excellent job. 1 more breath. Very good. Now we're going to keep the legs wide, but turn the heels in. Toes out, heels in. Hands come to the thighs, thumbs on the inside. Good. Bend into your knees. Slide your hands to frame the knee. Good. And then we're going to flip so your thumbs are on the outside and the fingers are on the inside. Very good. I want you to dip your right shoulder down. Sink your hips low. Come back to the center. Good job. Other side. Dip your shoulder down. Sink your hips low. Come back to the center. Now we're going to go from side to side. 3 of these. 3. Good. 2. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more side. Dip down. Good job. Come back to the center. Now we're going to extend the legs. Circle the arms wide, palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Excellent job. Let's step the feet together and stand nice and tall into our Tadasana. Feet together, palms in front of the heart. 2 breaths here. Very good. And 1 more belly down. Excellent. Now, I'd like for us to step the right foot back, bending into your left knee. Good job. But I want you to bring your opposite elbow to your knee and turn to face the side of the mat. And then we're going to step to come back up tall. Let's do that again. Tap. 3. Stand tall. Good. 2. Standing tall. Excellent. 1 more. Tap. Stand tall. Good job. Big old step forward. Big step forward. Tadasana. 2 breaths here. All right. Resting in our mountain pose. Give me 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Now we're going to go to the other side. Step, step, step. Good. Opposite elbow taps the knee. And then we're going to stand tall. Excellent job. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. 1. Excellent. Big step forward. Let's stand tall in our Tadasana. 2 breaths here. Exhale, release. 1 more breath. Very good. Now I'd like for us to let the arms hang down. And I'd like for us to start to just bring the arms so that we're pointing the fingers to the floor. And I just want you to shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. We're going to do 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Bring your fingers in front of your toes. Breathe. Good job. Now, I'd like for us to stay in this forward fold, but lift your right arm up into the air. Looking up as we lift up. But bring the fingers to the floor. Same thing on the other side. Lift and look up. Good job, and then come right back. We're going to circle the arms wide as we lift the body. Lift and circle. Palms come together over the head. Hands come right back to heart center. I'm going to show you my profile, but I want you to bend into your knees and go into chair pose. So it's almost as if somebody is offering you a seat, offering you a chair, and you're just about to sit. So here we are in chair. I want you to bring your right elbow to your left knee. Sink the hips down. Now then we're going to come back to the center and do the same thing on the other side. And I want you to give me 3 sets of these. So we're going to go 3, 2, and notice I'm lifting up when I come center. 1 more. 1. Then I want you to come center. Good. Stand nice and tall. Tadasana. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, forward fold. Fingers come in front of the toes. Bend into both knees. Pick up your heels and squat down low into our low chair. And I want us to balance. So let's walk the fingertips in place so we can draw the spine tall. When you are ready, I'd like for you to take this right arm or left arm, your choice, extend, balance. Excellent job. Bring that arm to the floor. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Balancing here. Lift up the arm, fingers to the ceiling. And we can either stay here or I'd like for you to balance and lift both arms into the air. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Now we're going to circle the arms around and bring the fingers to the floor. We got through it. Good job. Now, I'd like for us to make our way into our seated position. So let's carefully bring our sit bones to the floor. Extend the legs. We're back into our staff pose. So hands onto the outside of the hips. Let's walk your hands towards your feet into the seated forward fold. Drawing the belly to the thighs. Give me 1 more breath. Exhale, release. 1 more belly breath. Exhale, release. Excellent job. I want you to walk your hands back. Now this is where I'd like for you to bend into your knees, plant your feet. We're going to shift the hips towards the heels and then roll the back flat to the mat. Let's take a moment to breathe. Rest your body. Slow the breath. Now I want you to give me 2 more belly breaths here. And 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. Now let's step the feet together side by side. I want you to take both knees over to your left and let them stack, but keep the shoulder blades on the mat. So we go into this twist. Let's take 2 breaths here. And your arms can rest anywhere you'd like on the mat. 1 more breath. Excellent job. Let's bring the knees back to the middle, bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Now I want you to do the same thing on the other side. Knees stack, shoulder blades stay on the mat. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to bring the knees back to the middle, bottoms of the feet to the floor. Now let's lift the feet off the floor, draw the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your legs, hug it in. Give yourself a hug for taking the time to practice yoga this evening. Give me 2 breaths here. Excellent job, and 1 more belly breath. Very good. Now let's extend the legs, wrap the hands behind your legs, try to make your body look like the letter L. And we're going to hold this for 3 slow belly breaths. This is such a good heart healthy pose. I really think it's wonderful for the circulation and the blood flow in your body. So I want us to really take our time with this. Let's take those breaths, breathing deeply. Excellent job. 2 more belly breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. Now let's bend into the knees. Wrap your arms around your legs for a breath here. Exhale it out, and then we're going to unwrap the arms and bring the feet to the floor. Let's take a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. 1 more breath. Very good. So I'd like for us to stretch out the arms wide onto our mat. We're going to bend into the elbow so we can lace the fingers together and bring the hands behind your head. Give me a deep belly breath here. Very good. Now I want you to pick up your right foot and drive your right knee close to your chest. Good. Now we're going to keep this knee close to the chest. I want you to pick up your left elbow and tap it to your knee. And then bring the elbow right back to the mat. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. 3, 2. Do 1 more. 1. Excellent job. Bring that foot to your floor. Let that rest. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Good job. So we're going to pick up the other foot. Drive your knee directly in front of the chest. Excellent job. Opposite elbow, we're going to pick it up to tap and come back. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring that foot to the floor. Rest and breathe. 2 breaths. 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to bring your elbow and knee together on one side. And then I want you to switch. Switch. We're going to switch again. 3 sets. 3. Foot softly comes to the mat. Good. 2 more.
Okay? Take a break when you need to. One more set. Look, one more side. Excellent. Bring that foot to the floor, bring that elbow to the floor. Rest your body. One more breath here. Exhale, excellent job. Now I want you to lift up your head so we can extend the arms and stretch them out wide. I want you to step your feet together side by side. Knees out, bottoms of the feet up against each other into this reclining butterfly. Give me 2 breaths here. Excellent job. One more belly breath. Exhale it out. Very good. Now on your next inhale, we're going to match the movement with the breath. I want you to lift up your arms on the inhale. You're going to keep the arms extended until the palms seal. And then exhale the arms away. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift up the arms, palms seal. Exhale the arms away. I really want you to match the movement with the breath. We got to do 8 more of these. Bear with me. Inhale, up. Exhale out. Seven. Release. 6. Let the arms fall away as we release the breath. 5. Exhale it out. Now, here's where I want you to start to slow it down for 4. Slow it down for 4. Exhale, release. I want you to slow it down even more for 3. Slowing it down for 3. Exhale, release. I want you to release the arms, release everything. Let everything go with each exhale. Very good. Let's go to 3. Slower than before. 3. Exhale, release. We're doing so good this evening. Let's do 2 more. Slower. Slowing it down. Breathing deeply. Exhale, release. And I'd like for this last one to be the slowest you can go. How slow can you go? One more. Breathing deeply. Exhale, release. I want you to softly bring your arms to rest onto the mat. Nice job. And then we're going to slide the sides of the feet away inch by inch until we can extend the legs and roll into the heels. And I want us to just take a few more moments here with the arms extended and the legs extended as well. I want you to let that sink in. And I just wanted to just allow us to take that in because we're just racing in this area, especially in the DMV. We are going at the super fast pace. And I want us to be able to take a moment to slow down. If that last exercise was a little bit challenging for you, I want you to try and incorporate this in your daily practice, we will get better at slowing down the more that we practice doing it. So let's take one more belly breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. So I'd like for us to make our way onto our bellies. So let's roll onto our stomach. I want you to walk your elbows forward and bring your body into one line. So we're going to stretch through the fingertips. So while we're doing that, let's talk about alignment. And let's talk about how alignment affects every part of you, the way you stand, the way you walk. So when we are talking about your alignment, it's really important. And I want you to use your full body for the stretch. So with that in mind, let's make sure that the head is in line with your body, as if there was something drawn on your mat, a straight line drawn on your mat, and we're just bringing the head and the center onto that line. Good. Arms reaching straight ahead. Let's take those 2 deep belly breaths. Stretching, one more belly breath. Exhale, release. Now we're going to continue to reach through the fingertips. I want you to bend into the knees and lift the feet up. I want you to flex into the heels of both feet. Hold your heels flexed. 2 breaths here, breathing deeply. Heels stay flexed for one more breath. Very good. Now I'd like for us to point into the toes. Hold your toes pointed for another breath. Excellent job. Now let's unfold the legs. We're going to bring the tops of the feet to the mat. When the legs land, let's bend into the elbows and come into sphinx pose. So we're pressing away from the floor with our forearms and palms. Let's take 2 breaths here. Good job. One more belly breath. Good. And I want you to lift up your chin. Look up at the ceiling. Feel that stretch from the chin to the belly. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Very good. Now I want you to tuck your chin in towards your chest. Round the shoulders. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Very good. We're going to bring the chin level. And I'd like for us to walk the elbows forward, bringing the belly and chest back flat to the floor, stretching through the fingertips. One more breath. Very nice. Now, let's bend in the right elbow. Bring your fingertips behind your neck. Good. Keep the fingertips here. We're going to take the elbow from off of the floor and lift it up. Roll onto your side. Point your elbow to the ceiling. Good job. We're going to bring the elbow right back to the floor. And let's do that one more time. Pick up your elbow, roll onto your side, point your elbow up to the ceiling, and maybe even behind you. Excellent job. We're going to roll right back onto the belly. Elbow land, unfold the arms. Fantastic. Same thing the other side. Bend, fingers behind the neck. We're going to roll and point it up. Good job. Bring that elbow right back. Excellent. Last time. Let's roll. Pick your elbow up and point it behind you. Excellent job. We're going to bring the elbow back. Unfold. Good. One more breath. Excellent job. Let's bend into the elbows. Plant your hands underneath of your shoulders. Draw your elbows close by your side. We're going to press until the arms extend. Up dog. Sink your thighs down. Lift up the chin. Excellent job. Now let's roll. Roll the belly and the chest to the mat. Breathe. One more breath. Good. One more. Press until the arms extend. Lift the chin up or sink the thighs down. Very good. Now we're going to roll. Roll the belly and the chest to the floor. Slide the hands forward to extend your arms. Breathe. Breathe. Give me one more breath. Excellent job. Now let's bend in both elbows and knees. We're going to make our way back onto our backs. And I want your feet to flat. Good. And let's rest here. Give me a deep belly breath. Rest your lower back. I want you to rest for 2 breaths. Excellent. One more belly breath. Very good. Let's lift the feet off the floor. Draw the knees into the chest and wrap your arms around the legs. Hug it in. Give me 2 more breaths here. Good job. One more belly breath. Nice. Now I want you to lift the feet up into the air. Grab hold of your feet. And we're going to rock from side to side into our happy baby. Massaging the middle of the back. Keep rocking with me. Good. 2 more. Got one more. Rocking from side to side. Good. And then we're going to rock back to the center. Now, instead of grabbing your feet, I want you to grab hold of your knees. Seal the inside of your knees. And then use both hands to circle your knees. Massaging the lower back. Good. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. Let's come back to the center. I want you to circle the knees in the opposite direction for 2 and 1. So come back to the center. Now I want you to keep your knees here. Unfold your arms and then circle both knees without using your hands. So do 2 and 1. Excellent. Circle your knees without using your hands for 2 and 1. Good job. Now, we're going to circle in the opposite direction one more time. 2 and 1. Very good. Softly bring your feet to the mat. And we're going to go into butterfly. So knees out, bottoms of the feet up against each other into this reclining butterfly. Give me 2 deep belly breaths here. Good job. One more belly breath. Excellent. Now, inch by inch, let's slide the sides of the feet away until we can extend the legs and roll into our heels. Now, I'd like for us to stay in this pose. This is called Shavasana. This is when I want you to close your eyes. I want you to get comfortable. We're going to spend the next 5 minutes resting here. Now, I don't want you to spend this time worrying or thinking about what you have to do or what needs to be done that hasn't been done. I actually want you to spend this time thinking about all of the most beautiful things in the world to visualize. I'm going to take a direction from one of our fallen beautiful musicians, Boyer. So I want to encourage you to think about bees. I want you to think about flowers. I want you to think about living your life in the sunshine. It's so important for us to do. I will not narrate this meditation. I really want you to enjoy it, but you'll hear my voice in about 5 minutes for us to close this practice. So let's jump right into our rest. We're going to spend this next 5 minutes in silence, and then we're going to come back together in just 5 minutes. Let's jump right in. We're going to get a little bit deeper into our rest. We'll do that by rolling onto our left side, bending up the knees, drawing the knees in close to the chest, and making ourselves small into this little ball. And we do this so that we're not hopping up too quickly out of that Shavasana. I want us to take our time, especially with this practice. Let's make sure that your lower back feels better while we're on our side. I'd like to leave today's practice, this evening's practice, feeling less stressed out, like we've washed the week off, like we've taken the time to reboot, to rebuild. We did a lot of detox. So we did tons of twists. So I want you to feel like we've released some tension from our bodies. So I want you to give me another minute resting. And then we're going to come into our cross leg pose again. So let's continue to rest. Let's keep that belly breathing going. And hopefully we're going to have a really good night's rest. So let's keep going. And let's take a deep belly breath in here, breathing in deeply. Exhale, release. Breathing in again. Exhale, release. Very good. We're going to start with some small movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. And then I'd like for us to slowly begin to press ourselves up into a seated position. Let's come back into our cross leg pose. And I'd like for us to rest the hands on top of the knees. Let's sit nice and tall. Breathing in deeply here with your belly. Exhale, release. Breathing in again. Exhale, release. Good job. On the next inhale, I'd like for us to circle the arms wide. Bring the palms together over the head. Exhale, let them peel away. Good, let's do two more. Circle the arms. Palms touch. Exhale, let them peel away. Very nice. Give me one more. Circle the arms. Palms touch. And this time we're going to bring the hands right in front of heart center. Namaste means the God in me honors the God in you. And I am truly, truly grateful for your practice this evening. Thank you so much. And namaste. Very good. Thank you again. I want to just show my appreciation. Again, share this with someone else that you know would benefit from it. I hope it has blessed you. And I look forward to seeing you again. Tuesday, got a nice gentle yoga practice at 9:30. Next Friday, I want to see you right here. Thanks again. Have a blessed evening.